Cheers, guys. Epix911. Welcome to the Elitist Geek. And Hordes, or Horde Z, or Horde Z, however the hell you want to call it. It's a rail-based wave shooter, essentially. And what I like about this game is it was the first realistic-looking VR game that I had in my collection. Up until this, I played, the job simulator, the lab, zombie training simulator. I hadn't played something with more realistic style graphics like this. This, if I had to peg the era, I would say this is Doom 3 era level graphics, which isn't bad in virtual reality, especially up close. This was the first game to really scare the crap out of me. Like with everything VR, though, you do get desensitized to it, and you get to a point where what scared you before doesn't really scare you anymore. But let me tell you, when I first had this game and I got surrounded by zombies, I had to take the HMD off. I couldn't even play. It was just that kind of level of fear, right? Now I kind of chuckle at that, but yeah, it's wave-based rail shooter. Think Sega's House of the Dead. You're getting pushed along corridors with T-junctions, so three-way, four-way corridors. You've got to manage your ammunition, the weapons that you're using, which are either melee, swords, ranged weapons like guns, right? As you're fighting enemies. Now, there's zombies in this game, but, along with the whole Doom 3 era level graphics, the game does have a Doom vibe. So for me personally, I don't think of them as zombies because zombies are kind of overdone and cliched, right? I think of them as aliens and just some type of, Doom game. The reason, too, is the scale. When you see the female zombie, and she's right there, and the male zombie, the female there looks small. In-game, she's about 7 feet tall. The guy's like 8 to 9 feet tall. I fought those two. The Abominations are massive, hulking guys. But I've never played against the Demonic Skull, the Exploder, Riot Zombies, Demonic Critters, or any of the other ones. Basically, the first couple levels is all I've ever played. We're going to see the first level today. I'm going to show you. There are, like I said, a multitude of weapons. You've got your typical FPS shooter type stuff. Your med packs, your ammo packs, with the addition of some power-ups, right? And also portals that, if you destroy, get you 10,000 points. And you basically destroy them with grenades. If I remember, I always forget. I'll show you how that's done. But we're going to basically take a look at about 8 minutes worth of gameplay, which is the first level. That way it's not a huge spoiler for anybody who wants to play it. But, yeah. And the one last thing I wanted to mention before we start, there is an easy way to cheese the game, which I'm going to let you know up front, just so you can avoid it if you do stumble on it. If you have two swords, it's way too easy in the game to have one hand out on each side and just wave them around and have the AI run into your arms and die, because that's going to happen. It's super easy. It really cheeses the game. I recommend not doing that. When I personally play myself, I just don't allow myself melee weapons for that exact reason, right? But hey, your mileage varies. Whatever you find fun, you do. But if I do use it, it's just because I'm chatting with you guys, so I may rely on the sword just to keep them in check, right? Because I'll be commenting throughout the first level on stuff. So with that said, let us get started. So we're going to start in a hallway. There we go. If it wants to start, come on now. Let's try that one more time. There we go. So we're in a hallway here. You can see we're probably going to get pushed in that direction. So you can pick the weapons that you want. I'm going to start with a pistol. And on this hand, I'm going to use the grabber, which lets you pick up ammo, med packs. And my right gun I will use to shoot. Now you can see I've got the flashlight on. So notice those female models, right? They're pretty damn tall. There's nothing on my other flank. I'll let these guys get a little closer just so you can see the models. Look at them. Like, they look pretty good, but definitely I think you'll agree it's Doom 3 era level graphics. Not more sophisticated. by any means. All right, so let's get ourselves some ammo. So the side button lets you redo your ammo, which we're doing. Some nice headshots. Oh, that didn't hurt her. So we're going to let him get a little closer so you can see him. There we go. I took out a chunk of his brain, which didn't quite kill him. Little bugger's persistent. There we go. Come on. Okay. Some bad shooting there, but you'll forgive me, right? All right, so let's get up really close here. So you can see they look good. Like, I really like the way they look. I wish there were different models, so you can see it's basically the one model for each, right? For the male and the female, which kind of sucks. Even just having 2 or 3 would have given it a bit more versatility. So we're at a T-junction now, so we've got a 3-way corridor. So we're going to have guys on all flanks now. So I'm going to be careful with which way they're coming, and I'm going to switch to a automatic, so you can see how that works. There we go. Automatic is a lot of fun, because you can do stuff like this. Great stress relief, right? To take these guys out like that. All right. Like I said, it's a rail shooter, and of course I forgot to destroy that portal, but that's okay. Plenty more portals where that came from. Let's get that med pack. I'm going to switch back to the pistol. I just love the one shot, one kill headshots. Even if I'm saying that and not doing it. Come on. There we go. That's a little better. I'll also show you what I mean by cheesing the game with the katana. Okay, we're getting there. There's nobody coming on that side yet. We've got her. And him. Nobody behind us. So we're on a 3-way now. So yeah, it's just good stress relief. First-person shooters are always good for that, eh? No equal times 9. I have no idea what I just did, but I got some kind of multiplier. There we go. Okay, still nobody on my left flank, so keep getting these guys. So I'll let this guy get a little closer just so you can see him, and let's do a sword here. So you can see having the sword on each side, it's just way too easy. So here, let's just let him go. So you can just see, right? Way too easy. And we'll go back to our pistol, which is my favorite. We're almost at the end, guys, of the first level. That room over there, right at the end, beneath that portal, so I gotta remember to take that portal out, is where it ends. The first level. I think the furthest I made it was just the second level. It's not a game that I've actually tried to beat, which I really should, because I do enjoy it. I just always forget about it. There we go. There we go. I love when you're not looking, they do a little sprint up at you to try to get a little closer. Come on, let's do the flashlight. Aw, you look a little pretty. You got a little leak on your makeup there, kind of your whole eyeball. And, oh, sorry about that. Not helping the makeup job any. It's just, what can I say? It doesn't get old, right? It's a lot of fun. Just a little bit more versatility would have been nice. Still no guys on that side. So the pistol holds 20 and the automatic 50. All right, so we are getting to where I can hopefully destroy. Let's try it. Oh, well, I got a bunch of zombies, but I didn't get the portal. So let's try that again. Try that one more time, guys. There we go. So we got the portal that time. And let's get the dancing Bettys here. And our Fred Astaire's. Come on. I'm not quite sure what destroying the portals does. I don't know if it prevents certain guys from spawning in. I really don't know. But gets you the 10,000 points. So maybe that's it. Which, if that's all that you get, that's still okay. She was behind me, I didn't see her. Almost got me. Come on, buddy. There we go. So right there, when we get to that end, is the end of the level. I mean, there's not really much to say. This is just a game you got to play yourself, right? You like the FPS, you like Carnage, provides you with good stress relief, play it, because it is good for that. And it just prolongs that era of graphics, right? That Doom 3 level. It doesn't have to be state-of-the-art. If the pacing is right, because of the immersion of virtual reality, it accomplishes what it needs to. And there we go. So that's the level. And I can't grab that. But anyways, there you go, guys. That is Hordes. Let me know if this is a game you've played, how far you've gotten. Curious. But I will definitely try to get a little further in this in the future.